everyone. My name is Natalia Klumper, Sustainability Manager for NFI Group. Today, I am incredibly pleased to introduce NFI's Environmental, Social, and Governance, or ESG Report for 2022. This is our 5th annual report, and we're excited to share some of our highlights with you. We expanded our engagement with stakeholders through the completion of our first ESG materiality assessment, implemented our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, or DEI Action Plan and Strategic Framework, reported our Scope 1 and 2 greenhouse gas emissions, and initiated our sustainability roadmap. This roadmap will guide our overall sustainability strategy, ensuring the fundamental principles of social responsibility and our commitment to long-term sustainable value are reflected through our everyday work. At NFI, we know that strong ESG practices, policies, and initiatives is simply good business. We consider both our risks and opportunities as we weave ESG into the fabric of our day-to-day operations and long-term planning. We know we are sustainable when we generate value with the future and not just the present in mind. Our zero-emission vehicles have now traveled over 115 million electric service miles, and we are ready to keep pace as the evolution to zero emission continues to accelerate. In introducing this year's report, I'd like to explain a bit more about each of the areas of our sustainability pledge to create a better product, a better workplace, and a better world. Starting with a better product. In 2022, 23% of our production was ZEBs, or zero-emission buses and coaches. And we expect that number to rise to approximately 30% in 2023 and to about 40% by 2025. Today, 13 countries have NFI buses and coaches in service, and over 130 cities have an NFI ZEB in service or on order. Since 2015, our ZEBs have traveled more than 115 million miles, preventing the emission of billions of pounds of carbon emissions into the atmosphere. Our infrastructure solutions business has now installed over 390 electric vehicle chargers with a total of over 77 megawatts of charging capacity. We also continue to support customers through the delivery of diesel-electric hybrid vehicles, and our aftermarket team supported safer journeys by installing driver barriers, seatbelts, and air purification and cleaning systems. A better workplace. At NFI, we take pride in being an employer of choice, with a focus on maintaining a respectful, inclusive, and vibrant workplace culture. Safety remained a top priority throughout 2022, and we also provided a number of employee well-being initiatives throughout the year, some of which are detailed in the report. Currently, 53% of NFI's global workforce is covered by collective bargaining agreements, and as of the end of 2022, 100% of our employees at our main transit bus, coach, and fabrication manufacturing facilities in Canada and the United States were at or above the living wage standard in the region. Throughout the year, our talent acquisition team, working in collaboration with our workforce development team, established priorities based on the foundation of our community benefits framework, a holistic and national approach to workforce and community well-being. Additionally, NFI has invested $8.6 million for employee training and expanded our electrical technician training program to provide high-demand electrical skills for the new EV mobility era. We are also pleased to mention that as of May 2023, our board of directors is 80% independent, with 63% of those independent directors self-identifying as female, above our target for 50% female representation on the board. A better world. NFI is focused on being a responsible corporate citizen and creating positive change for all our stakeholders and their communities. In 2022, we maintained our ISO 14001 registration for our North American transit motor coach manufacturing facilities, reported our Scope 1 and 2 greenhouse gas emissions, submitted our second response to the CDP climate change questionnaire, and responded to the S&P Global Corporate Sustainability Assessment for the first time. We also expanded on our participation in the TRC 92 Indigenous Youth Employment Lab, launched our DEI strategic framework outlining our goals and priorities through to 2024, and continue to identify opportunities to improve energy efficiency and our operational impact on climate change. We continue to build on our partnerships with United Way agencies, supporting 18 communities across North America and raising more than $380,000 in 2022. Collectively, NFI has donated more than $3.5 million to the United Way from its workplace campaign since 2009. For our efforts this year, NFI was presented with a Campaign Committee Award for going above the call of duty to rally our team during our 2022 workplace campaign, a well-deserved award for all of those involved. Additionally, our Alexander Dennis team members raised funds for Macmillan Cancer Support, a leading UK charity. Teamwork, community involvement, and a collaborative spirit are important aspects of our culture here at NFI. Through the dedicated work of our employee-led social committees and initiatives, we continue to work on creating connections and building stronger communities to support a healthier world for everyone. We look forward to continuing to drive change and lead this evolution as a team, supporting an equitable and accessible future for all. We really do hope you enjoy reading NFI's ESG report for 2022.